you know.
We thank you for joining us for the fun and games. Without you, we'd just be a couple heifers looking at each other. Wait, have you met us? We can't stop talking, so while we'd still be talking. We two heifers are nothing without our herd. We may be in different corners of the pasture, but we are thankful each of you found us. Dom and Sammy watching over us carefully, and with the love of bulls on the ranch. Cynthia always there, ready to play a game, and to show Chad how to do it on a rough screen. The Chie, who's a sucker for all things fun, and special thanks to Squad Bob, Tim, and the others who keep us thinking. There's MJ and OG who keep
We're getting ourselves together to have fun with friends, the herd come and go with free to roam at will. But might stop these heifers from getting to their goal. It's Saturday, so can we get to the games already? Already play the games, laugh a lot, let it all unwind. Fun's not our only target as we leave worries behind. Not getting to the games might be our only crime. Dice are flying, high cards hitting the floor. Every turn, every laugh makes us crave more. Jokes are overflowing like a candy store. Winning and losing doesn't matter, what's the score? It's Saturday, so can we get to the games already? Already play the games, laugh a lot, let it all unwind. Fun is not our only target as we leave worries behind. Not getting to the games might be our only crime. Chad has a duty to keep us girls a chatting. Maybe their goal is to avoid us from getting to the games. The heifers do chat along, but chatting with each other as the evening moves along. The fact doesn't matter, playing or not playing, we carry no shame. It's Saturday, so can we get to the games already? Already play the games, laugh a lot, let it all unwind. Fun's not our only target as we leave worries behind. Not getting to the games might be our only crime. That has a duty to keep us girls a chatting. Maybe their goal is to avoid us from getting to the games. The heifers do chat along, we're chatting with each other as the evening moves along. The fact doesn't matter, playing or not playing, we carry no shame. It's Saturday, so can we get to the games already? Already play the games, laugh a lot, let it all unwind. Fun's not our only target as we leave worries behind. Not getting to the games might be our only crime. Might be our only crime.
Because, you know. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Well, I saw you giggling,
I love that.
but I didn't know if it's because I played the wrong outro.
That too. You played the old outro instead of the new intro. So that was cute. But
So
I
it really
liked
was the old
the
one.
first-
Okay.
I think it was the first picture of the two real cows sitting
Right.
in front of microphones with some cards or something in front of them. That was awesome.
That's
I
where
loved
you
it.
kind of, that was a last minute. I had already told you all I've done is Blossom. I have been changing the music. I didn't change nothing else. And then I went,
Well,
come on, let me do this. And so I just went ahead and just changed out a few things. And then I'm like, what if you don't like these, you know?
oh, I got a real kick out of that. The first
Okay.
one of the 2 live cows with their microphones, they reminded me of any pair of baseball announcers. You know, like they just needed their suit coats.
Right? Well, except for the problem with it is the heifers have horns.
Well,
You know, people think bulls are the only with the horns, and no, heifers have horns. So here we are going, well, crap, you know? But now I'm really kind of bummed because you know what I don't know? I
What?
don't know where the outro is going to be. Because
it's not what you thought it was.
well, yeah, because it's like, oh, wait a minute, that's got stuff, and it's not supposed to have stuff. And I don't. Did it start with our giggle, you and me?
Yes, the first one you played. Yes.
I've got to listen to it just to see because, and I can't play the one that I have in here. Oh, just hang on, folks. Y'all are here. Digger, listen to this one. We're not really leaving you.
Because, you know.
Joining us for the fun and games. Without you, we'd just be a couple heifers looking at each other. Wait, have you met us? We can't stop talking, so while we still be talking. We 2 heifers are nothing without our herd. We may be in different corners of the pasture, but we are thankful each of you found us. Sammy watching over us carefully, and with the love of a grown boy.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
So we're
which one is
good.
which?
Yes. I
Okay.
have deleted the others. It's done. I have to
Good.
work on the Sunday things, but we could use that outro also for the Sunday things. So we didn't really go anywhere. Did we mess with your minds? You should live in ours. It's really scary and dangerous, and it's really fun. So how are you doing? I haven't spoke to you all day long.
I know. We've been oh, wait a minute. No, that's a long one. I got to go down further. I just realized we haven't spoken or anything, and we're in the wrong spot. There we go. Now we're back on the ranch.
Well, we still have the kitchen table up.
I know, but I prefer our
She likes to
nighttime
be at
board
the
games to
ranch,
be
but
outside.
she likes this.
Yeah.
Did you see how that works out? She really likes that. Did you like how fast I did that? Just to let you know, down at the
Learning more
bottom,
skills.
down at no, because I took all of the little boxes of people.
Oh, all the different ones are gone?
Yeah, so notice the one with no boxes at the very end.
Yeah.
That's that one, and yet
Okay.
we can still talk. Do you see? So we're still
nice.
here. We're hidden. We can show in the background anything we
Oh,
want.
you guys, we're getting more and more professional right in front of your eyes. This is awesome.
Sometimes I know shit, and this is just one of those shits that I knew, because sometimes I need to know where I need to move her at the last moment. So I left it blank, and then I can throw her around, and then she can go, wow, what the freak, that was a field trip, you know, and not even realize that she went on a field trip. So anyway, yeah, no, we all day, no fuck 'em, no speak 'em, you.
I know. I was starting to get worried when you sent me a message back. I'm like, okay, sign of life. She's around. Okay. She sounds happy. We've got new intro, outro. I'm good.
I'm sorry. Here's what happened. Okay. So I kind of was like, I did the dishes and, was relaxing and doing the me thing. And then was doing the church and was kicking back. And I had told my nephew, do you want to come with me? I'd like to go up to the ranch today. And he's like, yeah, probably. Sure. So he was in his room. He is like the best roommate / house guest in the world. First of all, again, he could climb up, sneak up behind me any moment. He's not going to be the Jason head at this point because there's lights on in there because
That way
I got
we
my
can see him coming and we don't have to get worried for you.
yeah, I got my new modem. But anyway, and he has an adorable little kitty. So part of what we did was catnip.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
so gave some catnip.
I found mine for the girls. They have no idea. I pull
Oh,
it out for very special occasions, and Christmas is one of them. But I had misplaced it. I had to reorganize my cupboards to find it again.
right. Well, see, I found mine in the refrigerator.
Oh, there you
So,
go.
I was cleaning out the drawer, and then the cat was up on the sink, not supposed to be up there, and he was chewing on something. So I looked to see what he was chewing. He was chewing on the container it was in. So anyway, I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? Let's give him, a little Snoopy truck some, and nephew's son over there brought his cat and his little kitten, and I'm like, let's give some to little bit also, right?
Mhm.
And oh yeah, right. Little bit was like, oh, I want more. I want it's mine. So we did that, and then after a few minutes, a little bit later, we drove up to the ranch, and I took some.
You left the stoned cats alone back at
Yeah,
home?
in the house. Well,
Nice.
his kitty is in the bedroom in his crate. Right?
That's true. Yeah.
He's got a kitty cat crate,
Mhm.
and my cat, Ditto's cat. I have no idea where he went. Apparently, he just sat on the kitchen table.
Nice.
Because that's
Nice.
where nephew's son found him. So anyway, we because the photographer is coming to take pictures, because I talked Coach into not selling the property but going Airbnb. And
Oh, okay. At the ranch.
yeah, so he's
Yeah.
like, okay, and so he's going to give it a try. Well, in the process of it, ex-employer left their grandkids' pictures on the entry room wall.
Oh.
I'm like, well, that's just wrong. That's not. Oh, shit. So I took some photos up today. I didn't take the
Measuring tape level?
the wire for the
Oh.
back, the pictures. I didn't take those, and I didn't take an extra screw because they are a little bit bigger, but they're black and white of the community back in 18. I think he said 73. He was reading the date, so back in the 1800s. Okay,
Yeah.
pictures of the thing of the community.
Cool.
Blown up. They're black and white, and the frames are black, and it goes with
Nice.
the room. And the piano, it's a grand piano, is in there, and it's completely lacquer black, just like it'll match. Anyway, everything will match. And oh my God, it stinks so bad.
Oh. Why?
Well, when I went in last week, remember, I realized that a mouse had been into one of the chairs.
Oh, right. I forgot about the mouse.
Yes.
I was thinking the water, but that wouldn't have affected smell. I forgot about the mouse.
Right. Yeah. No. And I had put down some sticky pads, and well,
Found
caught
some friends?
Caught a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch, and the poor babies were just dying off on their own. They weren't following their parents, but there were just little babies here and there, and oh my God, it was so stinky. But so anyway, we did that, and then I came home, and I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I started to go ahead and post this, and then I saw your thing, and then I saw Cynthia's thing, and I meant to respond to you, but I responded to Cynthia, and I went back to work. And it's like, oh, leave it to me to be a hot mess, right? Just leave it to me to be a hot mess. And then
I think you work better sometimes when you've got,
do you think
a bunch of stuff going. Yeah.
So anyway, I did the whole thing, okay? And then it's like, oh no, wait a minute. I don't think I didn't. And I went back to let you know, no, I've been working on new music, and explained to nephew son what I did, and he luckily he had seen it before, and then all of this. So, yeah, I was in a good mood because I made him walk way more than he wanted to up at the ranch.
Oh.
And he's like, I don't like you right now. I'm like, good. Cool.
That's okay.
I'm cool with that. So anyway, it was a good day. And then to be able to come back here and to be ready. And again, I've been working on trying to get my lights back hooked up to Alexa. And it's just been a horrible mess. So folks, the reason that this light up here is not bright friggin' I'm blinded by the light is because I took a red Tupperware cup and put it over the top of it. So if we see like orange here in a little bit and it's moving, I'm on fire.
No big deal.
I just went one step more than I should. So there's that. Now it's kind of okay. We've got a couple of Friday the 13th stories. One that's really sad, and I just want to kind of get it out and just kind of let everybody know that I'm dealing with it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Because Friday the 13th in my family has always been really horrible, and in a way, I have already told Digger the story of my cousin and I who were engaged until we found out we were cousins, and he died on Friday the 13th. He was an iron worker downtown San Diego, building the Wells Fargo building, and on December 13th, which was a Friday, and I always thought it was November. It tells you where my brain was back then. Because we were stunt people, right? He was on the 16th floor and was showing somebody one of the stunts, and he stepped back and went right down the elevator chute. He went 13 floors down, bounced 3, and landed at the feet of his dad and his brother. Oh. Surprise! Friday the 13th has not been that bad for us since. Okay. Yeah. He took the whole family's thing. But that was 42 years ago yesterday. 42 years ago. And the bad thing is I found out yesterday that his brother has cancer. And I'm like, don't post that shit on Facebook if you're not the individual. A mutual friend of ours posted it. And I'm like, I know you don't understand this, but that's my real blood cousin. He may not have wanted me to know that he had cancer. So, but at the same time, the whole family were all prayers and good healers too. So it wouldn't be the first time that all of us end up knowing about it and start healing somebody. So that's my little Friday the 13th. And when we're playing, you will be hearing somebody else's Friday the 13th because it's not just going to be Digger and I. Okay. So anyway.
My Friday the 13th was normal.
No, you had workers there. And
you're right.
You got blessed on your Friday the 13th.
Holy Hannah. I was on a roller coaster this week. It was, it was pretty crazy.
Communication is key, folks. I'm just going to tell you, I went through this with her, and had the individual communicated better and more clearly or timely, this woman
I would have been.
She would not have stressed out so much.
Yeah.
And if I could kick somebody's behind from here, and the reason I told my Friday the 13th story is because I still smell.
You probably don't. It's just in your nose.
Oh, and I changed. Sure, I did not wash out my nose. Thank you. Yeah. So you go ahead and again, I want you to know
grab
she's
a little
okay.
Vicks or something and take a nice good whiff, or coffee beans. Coffee beans are the best thing to neutralize.
It's like the refrigerator. Scent. Put coffee beans in there. Good idea. I'll do the rest of the show with coffee beans.
Yeah. Just go. I mean, smelling the coffee. You're not going to go and do a rail of ground coffee or anything.
Damn, because I'm in one of those moods. Okay, you go ahead and tell them, but I want you all to know I walked through this with her, and She is okay. So she
Yeah.
can tell the story now, though she's probably going to traumatize herself yet again.
No,
But
I've got a better perspective on it now, but yeah, thank you.
you go right
Uh,
ahead and tell them what happened.
Me. Yeah, I've got the closest thing to like a rent control sort of deal as one can get. I was rented this place a decade. It has been 10 years since I've been in this place officially. I thought I'd been here a little longer, but whatever. I had to look
Doesn't
at
it
my
go
lease.
fast? Right.
I had to
Doesn't
go
it
and
go
look at my
fast?
lease, so I know for sure now. I've moved in 2014 into here, but there was an issue back in the day with the old landlord, and a hot water tank burst and soaked. My stairwell is right above it. The stairwell into my house. It's right behind that railing there. And it goes straight down.
Straight down. It's like just
The
grab
door
your
is on
skateboard
this
and
wall,
right
but
at the
it's
bottom.
a story down.
Right.
And that stairwell goes full story and not as long a space as it should be. But either which way, soaked the stairwell, and I've had troubles ever since. When they replaced the hot water tank, they did something, and ever since that, I've had a hard time getting hot water. And when it comes to cold season, I have to boil water to wash my dishes. I hate baths. I only bathe when I'm like really, really, really sore, and that's my last option is an Epsom salt soak. But I can't, I can't shower very often because there's no hot water. And a cold shower is no fun. So either which way, we've been playing with the landlord, and she messaged me the other day and said, "We'll be in there tomorrow to tear out your deck." And
And that's
that's
all
it.
it basically
That's all
said.
she said was, "We're going to tear out your deck." And I'm thinking, but the stairs a death trap. There's no hot water. Why are you tearing the deck? Why are you taking my deck away?
But
smoke.
my concern was, wait just a moment. Did they say when they were putting it back on? And she's like, no.
No.
And my question, I think, only got to her even more.
Yeah. I'm like, you can't wait a minute. That's right. Why on earth would they demo it on December 12th and 13th? Right? I'm telling you, this is a mild winter. This is not normal at all. It's so warm. It's really quite crazy. We haven't had a proper snowfall yet. We've had snowfall probably 2-3 times now, but it doesn't stick. We've had some hail, some smaller hail balls, so it's kind of like it's snowing hail balls. Kind of interesting, but they go away right away.
That makes sense. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. But either which way, I've
the world you want to live in is snowing hellballs, because that shit's going to hurt. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know. They must be lighter and less dense or something, because they aren't like falling like hailstones.
Because seriously, if they hail, sometimes if you listen, you can hear them go.
Yeah. But long story short, she left me hanging, and I got really upset, and I talked to the landlord tenancy branch, and I began to put in effect some things to challenge them on the hot water and that problem, tackling that problem first. And once that message was relayed to her, suddenly she was responding and going, "Oh no, it's a one-day job. They're going to tear it out and rebuild it all in one day, and this, that, and the other thing." And she's trying to turn what happened with that old hot water tank into something that flooded the whole bottom suite, which doesn't make any sense. But that's neither here nor there. She's changing things, and she's really, I get the feeling that they're really wanting me out, and so they're trying to only fix the stuff that they can quickly, And I really felt that this deck was just, a finger in my face on the 12th of December, like a big fuck you, Merry Christmas sort of deal.
Well,
So
today's the 12 days of Christmas, so they missed by a day.
yeah, well, they
Yeah.
no,
Or by a
they
couple of days.
she
Right.
first called me on the 12th,
Yeah.
right? Or yeah, the 11th, and for the 12th and 13th, yeah. So
Right.
they
So
tore it
she
out on the
missed by a
12th.
couple
They
of
rebuilt
days.
it the 12th and 13th, and ever
And
since I mentioned the landlord tenancy branch, they also the same thing yesterday. They also fixed the stairwell. They put toe things on the edge of each of the stairs, so even though they're not the same width, you can tell where the edge is now. You're not looking at a carpet that's actually standing away from the from the
right.
actual stair. So yay, it's a Christmas miracle. I still don't have hot water when it's really cold out, but I got a brand new deck and safe stairs.
She's
So,
got a new safer deck. Sorry, a new safer deck because it was eroding a bit, a little wood rot in there, and now she's got a new one. And
a
now
whole
the
brand new wood.
stairway.
They'll be here in the spring to seal and paint it, he said. But yeah, it's nice and it's not old and rickety. I mean, it wasn't that rickety. They reinforced it, so it was fine in my opinion. There was no reason to tear it down. Was my big thing. But they did, and they actually did replace it, and they fixed my stairs. So I am thrilled. I like I said, I'll still be boiling water to wash dishes and wash myself when it's cold out, but I've been doing that for years. It just slowly gets worse year after year. So
Right, but the
I'm
gentleman that
used
was
to that
there,
now.
the gentleman that was there is trying to help figure things out for her.
Well,
He really is.
the old guy that actually did the work, he's their handyman for the management company.
Oh well, he fucked it all up then.
No, he can do he would have done the plumbing, but he's not a plumber, so he's not licensed to do the work. But the new owners are a father and son construction company, so they've been doing anything big, and it just yeah, I'm getting one feeling from the owner whom I've seen like 2-3 times now,
Right.
and a whole different feeling from the management company, and I can't help but feeling like she's really trying hard um, to make it uncomfortable enough that I move out, because the things that need to be really fixed are, like I said, the water, the pipes, and that stairwell. But in order to do that, you need to totally demolish and even redesign the space of the upper apartment. Like you'll have to tear out all the old plumbing. It's all cast iron. There's a reason
Nice.
they've been working on the city's sewer and water systems for the last few years. We spent last summer. They did all the plumbing because they made it to the ghetto, and it's awesome. The water I get out of the tap is so much cleaner now.
Again,
But they're
we're in
pulling
the
out
ghetto.
old cast iron stuff, and that's what the building is, right? So it's just got to be replaced. But it's too big an undertaking to do with me here,
Right.
right? So, and
Well, I'm
she
just
also knows she can get like 3 or 4 times the amount of money for
right
this
because
place. Then
remember, guys, she
I
told
pay.
us about the guy who just moved in below, and he doesn't have the same size, and he's paying more. So
Yeah, a lot more.
they're like, oh yeah. So it is.
Yeah.
We all have to keep her in our hopes and prayers that that's not what they're going to do. But
Yeah. Well, and I've got
again,
it after this. The stairs are so the stairs being safe is such a thrill.
boil away.
I've been waiting for hot water, and they've looked at it, they've acknowledged there's a problem, but nothing they've done has fixed it. And at this point, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. They fixed the stairs, they fixed the deck. I'm just gonna shut up, and I'm gonna live here for the rest of my life.
She does not want to pack anything up to move, folks.
Yes.
Just leave her there.
Well,
and when you
I'll move,
smell
except
like
that
the
I can't
mice
afford
did,
a new place.
right? Well, no, you come here
In
and we'll
order to
take care
get
of
what I could not get anything. I don't even think I could rent a single room for what I pay for this place anymore in BC.
But like you
It's
said, who
insane.
wants a roommate? Nobody wants a
Oh God,
roommate.
no.
You know, I mean,
I
I'm
need
at
to
the
be by
age where I
myself.
need a good roommate, you know, but
I need to wake up and have the house be the same way I left it.
right, and there's that. No, you know,
Yeah.
I need a roommate who's going to come and pick up everything.
I'd like a
And
partner in crime, but not as, at this point, I'm really not willing to bend near as much as I was in my 20s and 30s.
I'm not going
I
to lie.
like things a certain way, and yeah, which
I
isn't going to
didn't.
make it any easier to find a permanent partner in crime, but fuck it.
I didn't bend much back then. I'm probably more willing to
Oh.
bend now on roommate situation, but not relationship situation. So see, it's a rough.
I was as bendy as cooked spaghetti.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. I'm a people
I'm gonna say,
pleaser.
are you over there
and-
trying to read things ahead? Because you can't
No,
do
I'm
that.
not. I'm not. I swear I've got Cynthia first, and then the boarding pass is what's right in front of me.
Got
So
it.
I am not reading ahead. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what I said.
Okay.
That
Well, anyway,
you're reading it. Wait a minute.
No,
You're reading ahead because you thought I was, because you read a message that you
no,
thought.
because you said something that I thought, wait, what? But no.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. I
not
got
reading
my eye
ahead,
on you.
but we're done. So we are going to go ahead and read chat. I do need to remind you that that
Oh, right.
she was in
Let's
there
do
that
this
already
now.
said her thing. Please do.
Okay, so anyone who is sitting in my YouTube or my Rumble, now's the time. Hit the like, make sure you're still subscribed, and then the pinned comment has a link you'll click on, and that'll take you into Shani's stream. We're going to shut down my YouTube and my Rumble, and everyone's going to hang out in Shani's stream. Just makes life a lot easier, and that's what we're doing. So
Yeah.
we'll give you...
If you're not darkening any doorways, just remember whose doorway you're standing on right now. I just want to say, yeah, whatever.
So yeah, click on that link, and I will end these. Oops, if I can wake up my mouse.
Yeah,
There we go. I will end mine in
but we have
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gosh, I like that.
Bye.
It's kind of like I'm. It's kind.